Yeah, welcome back to the channel, Tone Reacts. How y'all doing, man? How y'all feeling? You know what I'm saying? We back live in effect. You know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Happy holidays, man. How y'all doing, man? Y'all enjoying yourself? I know y'all eating good, getting some nice gifts. You know what I mean? I already know. Y'all be safe out there. You know what I'm saying? We about to get into it, though. Jonathan Mayers. It's more information on this, so we about to see what's going on. He's still been.
Jonathan Majors has just been found guilty of assault in the third degree and guilty of harassment against his ex-girlfriend, Grace Jabari. Now, this will make Twitter mad because they all believe that Jonathan Majors was not guilty, but a New York jury has found Jonathan Majors guilty. And already they're calling New York City and this jury racist because they don't believe that Jonathan Majors was guilty of assault. But a lot of it came down to the text messages that show Majors dissuading Jabari from going to the hospital following a separate alleged altercation in 2022.
New footage has just released showing actor Jonathan Majors running for his life. It looks as though while stopped at a red light, Jonathan Majors tries to exit the vehicle, but then he's grabbed by his ex-girlfriend and tries to push her back into the car. He seems to finally shake her off and put her back in the vehicle, then run off, but then you see her chase right behind him, grabbing him, and he shakes her off again. That's when he darts off down the sidewalk, and then she goes chasing right behind him. He's then seen running like he's running for his life down another street. Then you see that boy running like the gingerbread man. Can't catch me as fast as you can.
That boy was taking off.
Jonathan, what do y'all think about this? Anybody watch the case?
Yeah, I followed it the whole time.
Yeah.
What did y'all think about it?
Well, I'm gonna let them talk first, and then I'll insert.
I'm shocked.
That was. I think.
That he got off. I mean, that he got.
The video footage was like confusing. I don't know how that made him be guilty. When I see that a man running.
Here's one thing you need to do before buying anything
up,
online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch this first. Watch
running away
from a
woman
and he got convicted of harassment, not assault. That's what they said. So
harassment
wasn't what he got.
That's
well, he was convicted of both. He was convicted of assault and harassment.
Okay, that's what I thought. But
the assault was the previous. It wasn't when he was running away.
The reason he got arrested from the incident where he was running away.
But that's not what he got convicted of. He got let off of that incident.
He was never arrested and charged with incidents that was previous. It was as it relates to the case where he got arrested as a result of what she reported.
You need your guy TLA to break that down. I'm certain it has to be something that us normies don't really understand.
The use of evidence from previous situations was used to paint a picture to try to paint him out to be somebody as a bad guy.
One more piece.
So they were using previous incidents to show patterns of behavior in a relationship that has nothing to do with what it was that he was charged for. Right? He was being charged for what happened in that car that she ultimately went out and start partying again, and she went out and had a good time and all of that, and she showed no signs of distress or anything like that. And so that was the incident that he got charged for, where he was running away for his life.
Yeah, I don't see that. I've been, in
I think Shawty hurt her hand or something. That's why they were trying to talk with. Stuff like
we might be messed up. Someone might be under the influence. A lot going on. That is not the behavior of a woman, a man harassing a woman, and also a woman feeling like she's being harassed.
They got a big factor though. You got to count in. The court system was made for that woman. The court system isn't necessarily made for you guys. No disrespect to anybody that feel different, but the court system isn't necessarily made for black women, right? The court system was made for white women.
I see what you're saying.
Her place of business.
That definitely, unfortunately, I do think race, played a big part in this. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I agree.
To me, based off the footage, I didn't follow the whole case, but it's crazy that video would be used as a tarnishment to his character when that happens in relationships every day and people break up and it's not something that they say, oh, I was harassed. There's typically, it takes a tit for tat. And if you're being harassed by a man, there's no reason why you should still be with him. If you're being harassed, I'm not going to be with a man that's harassing me or I feel like he's going to hurt me.
I don't know why y'all deflecting from the real issue. It had nothing to do with race. It had everything to do with gender. That had nothing to do with race whatsoever. That was 100% about gender.
I think that video couldn't have exonerated him only because I'm on neither side, but just the fact that you don't know what happened before that, that's just the issue. I think, like, what happened before that video, I think people would ask.
Nah, guys, you already know I'm just letting them talk.
No, I'm asking why
everybody
he's
giving
been
their
on
opinions
Creed.
and how they feel on
We've
stuff.
seen he's been on major productions. You know, it's his big break. And I just think that why is it coming out now? You know what I mean? Like, I just think the timing of it, I don't agree with that either. I agree. We don't know what's happening behind closed doors, but he's been a major movie star. And if you were being harassed while you were with him, I just don't understand why now, while he's famous, that's something that's being put to the forefront.
She met him on the set of Ant-Man and the Wasp. All right, that's A.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. See, I don't know enough about the case, but
B,
Yeah, I didn't know that either. I thought it was from before he got famous.
no, and B, because she was an extra up there. And then B, the reality is that he lost everything dealing with a woman.
that's sad.
Really what it comes down to. He lost endorsements. He had an endorsement with literally the U.S. Army and the military. He lost his movie roles. He lost his status. He was the hottest dude in Hollywood.
Most people have no clue that in 2023, the best way to make money on Amazon is not with physical.
Yeah, but let me go ahead and chime in right quick. See, this shit is something deeper than what you gotta realize, man. Like, oh boy, he was really like his career was climbing up, man. He was climbing up the ladder, like he said, getting all types of endorsements. You know what I'm saying? Doing movies with Marvel. You know what I'm saying? Doing all types of, nice shit, man. He had, and then the shit he had coming up, the shit he had lined up, man, but I think it was something deeper. People don't realize, man, when you start getting on a certain type of level, like, especially people like them, like entertainers and actors and whatever, athletes, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, people, when you start reaching these higher levels like that, it is going to be people that's going to come to you. That is a real thing, man. And people try to make it about race and it's a gender change, man and woman. Not saying factors of that doesn't matter. Like, factors does matter, you know what I mean? But I think it was, he wasn't cooperating with, they had came to him, proposed him, and he just wasn't trying to probably fuck around with that shit or cooperate with the terms they were telling him, and shit like that happens. And he's not the only one. And people making this not nothing deep. This shit been going on. Many stars in all types of backgrounds this had happened to, and that's how they do. They have a, they have some drug situation or a woman, or it'll be something they'll put in to tear down your character. That's what they do. They did it to all the great leaders. They do that to anybody, especially when you start getting to a level where you got power, where you got power over masses of people and stuff like that. When people looking up to you and stuff, this is what they do, man. So it could be, like I said, everything what people saying is real and all that stuff too, but I'm just adding it in there. It definitely was some deeper things, you know what I'm saying? You not getting roles like that. And, a lot of the situations he was getting was like, okay. And they probably came to him and he probably was like, nah, I'm straight. Or he probably just didn't want to cooperate. Or whatever, and that's how they do. You know what I'm saying? Right in the midst of it, when the shit was happening, who was the first one to fire? Marvel. All these different people, because this is what they do. They're, how many stars that was at the top of their game at times in their career and got dragged right back down. And you could go to examples of people with music, actors, athletes. So this is what they do. But not to keep going on and on. I just wanted to add it in there. Well, that is a real thing.
Claims from an
That is a real
accusation
thing,
from a
man.
woman. Had nothing to do with white, black. It's all the same.
So he's not going to play Kang anymore?
Want to take a dude down, all you got to do is send a woman to do the bidding. That's it.
And it's crazy. They just, like, the Army had just rescinded their decision, and they had actually issued an apology to him. So that's why I was such a shock.
It immediately. Everybody walked away from him. His agent, Marvel had start questioning whether or not they was gonna start keep him in movies.
No, I'm saying, like, recently before this guilty verdict, the Army said, "We're sorry that we took it away from you," and they were like apologizing to him. So that's why I'm really shocked he's guilty.
This happens to guys every day, right? Guys getting out as a result of the Innocence Project. We automatically assume guilty until proven innocent. He had no chance from the beginning. Even as a major movie star, he had no chance from the beginning. And the thing that I don't see, everybody will have a live stream where they will talk about, you know what I'm saying, Jonathan Majors or whatever. Or when a guy does something, we gonna have him on the front page, right? I never, ever see women hold other women accountable for doing things that's negative to men. I never see it. Now, if a guy get caught mollywopping a chick, oh my God.
These CEOs started with nothing. But they didn't just climb the ladder.
Oh my God, that dude gonna be on the front page. It's gonna be the end of everything. We don't even know the chick's name that got her brother to crash out on Travis Rudolph. Nobody knows her name. Amber Heard is literally starring in the next Aquaman.
No, she's not actually.
Now the general public hated Amber Heard.
Aquaman. She in Aquaman. She's in the previews. She's literally in the previews. If you go and look at any Aquaman preview right now, and you go in the comments, everybody like, why is Amber Heard still in this movie?
Right. I think I read Disney tried to cut out as many parts. They went back with and tried
Disney
to.
Disney ain't producing Aquaman. It's a DC film.
No, I agree. I don't think Amber Heard should. She did worse than Jonathan Majors, in my opinion.
My point is that if this isn't a clear-cut thing that tells you that men by default are held accountable and women are coddled, I don't know what other kind of example that y'all want. What else do y'all want? Amber Heard, after she did Johnny Depp dirty, is literally right there in the movie, right there in the previews. They didn't even hide her from the previews. But Jonathan Majors lost everything. Everything. Not a black woman in sight came to his aid because they didn't like the fact that he was talking to a white woman. Like everything. Just lost everything. And it's unfortunate. And the dude worked his entire life. The dude even went to acting school and all of that. He was on every single show, major network, upcoming dude, everything and all of that. And he lost everything. You can work
the black actress stood by his side.
From a woman can destroy everything.
Yeah, Megan Good. Yeah, Megan Good, or somebody who was black was standing by his side. The girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like I said, man, it's still trying to be. It's the man and the woman. It's still trying to. It's not even that type of situation. Like we already get. Yeah, it is a certain accountability men do carry, and and how we are faced with adversity in the public in a certain type of level, and it's been like that for years. But this situation, what I was just saying, man, this is something way bigger, man. When you start talking about brackets of money and the people that's over the system that you call right now, that most of us live in right now, you know what I mean? The beast, you know what I'm saying? We in the belly, you know what I'm saying? These higher up people is a lot of evil stuff that, that's keeping our system pumping right now. Look at us. Look it up. Look at the music right now. Look at a lot of stuff that's getting promoted. Is negativity. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I keep trying to tell people is very deeper than it's the white, it's the black woman, it's the man against the woman. It's like, nah, man, it's the system we live in. And until we start doing stuff for ourselves, when we get to these positions, higher positions, utilize these people and get out and do what we need to do and create our own networks and our own machine pumping and doing whatever we doing. We could do it. You know what I'm saying? But for us to be sitting here talking about this, that, the third, that don't even make sense. Because at the end of the day, like I said, the shit that's pumping the world, a lot of this shit is evil. You know what I'm saying? It's very evil, man. And this is how they do it. They know so many tactics and ways to tear down us, as people. You know what I'm saying? What's put the man against the woman? What put the family against the this? What's create the race? What's create this? This is what they do. This is all tactics that they is strategically planned for us to be in chaos, to be in a limo, to be talking about bullshit like how we talking about right now. You know what I'm saying? So, not to keep going on, y'all, but man, y'all stay in tune, man. Yeah, definitely invest into yourself. Get more in doing for us. Everybody gotta stop worrying about what the next motherfucker doing too, and worry about what the fuck they need to do. We need to create these men. We need to create these women, whoever. You know what I'm saying? But everybody gotta be on that page and just doing what we need to do, investing into ourselves. Get back to doing what we did. You know what I'm saying? Like we always had our own. You know what I'm saying? But keep having your hand out and want to get spoon fed, you're gonna keep getting these same results. So yeah, man, y'all hit that like button, y'all hit that subscribe button, and yeah, man, y'all already know, man, y'all stay safe out there, enjoy the holidays, and we be back. Out.